There are different nuances among them. Take the Bobo Shanti, for example.
Rasta Fari.
What they've done is to put King Emmanuel as part of the triune God. So, God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Selassie, Marcus Garvey, and Emmanuel. Bobo Shanti is influential, for example, through the recent DJ artists that have taken to manifest the Bobo way of life. People like Capleton and Sizzler and so on. I mean, that is very influential, the fireborn trend. The Bobo Shanti are governed by ritual from waking to sleeping, you know, by their life in the commune is a ritualized life. The Nyabingi are not quite like that. They integrate in the communities in which they live as individuals, as artisans and craftsmen, and now, of course, as professional people. The Nyabingi, there is only one spirit, and that is Selassie himself. And there is no trinity that is different from Selassie.
When you are under the argument of the Nyabingi ordinance, 1, 2, the restrictive power of the cross, every evil is bound.
So every Rastaman, as long as him say his Emperor Haile Selassie is the Almighty, him actually become a part of the Nyabingi order.
Nyabingi is an order from Uganda, from Ethiopia. The sound of the Nyabingi means dead to white oppressor. The Nyabingi comes with a chant and a music that is funde repeater and bass drum. That is the basis of the Nyabingi music. When you go to a Nyabingi, you see the bonfire blazing, and you see the drums chanting for days and days and days. And this is used in invoking a certain spirit.
12 Tribes is also influential. It's particularly influential among the middle classes. It somehow provides a kind of discipline which is attractive to many members of the middle class.
The Spirit of Jesus has been revealed in His Imperial Majesty, coming from the lineage of King Solomon. For the 12 tribes, it's a Bible thing.
If you read the Bible one chapter every day from Genesis 1 to Revelation 22, you'll realize that all men are born equal, but some will rise above the other. Hence the reason we have doctors, lawyers, politicians, presidents, etc., etc. But they are all human beings like us. The organization attracted people from all different levels, from the grassroots to the highest level. And that is what the House of Israel is all about. A body of people coming together, not a body of one people, a body of many different people, nation, kindreds, and tongue.
The 12 tribes are, as they say, 12 tribes, and interpret the 12 tribes of Israel as the black people divided into the 12 tribes. They are here in this exile.
12 tribe is Christian. Bobo Shanti worship Prince Emmanuel. Nyabingi worship Empress Nyabingi in Central Africa. You know what I'm saying? Historically, they are not Abyssinian. They are West African that we, Abyssinian, the Yacobites, convert them in Jamaica to become Rastas. In this 2000, the last days, each one go back to his own vine and fig tree. So they choose Africa, they choose other sentiment, you know what I'm saying? So, although they claim Rasta, I don't fight against them, but I don't respect, I don't trust them.
Rasta Fari is the unity and love of black people, you know. That is the first meaning of Rasta Fari. Unity and love of black people get together, self-awareness, self-reliance. You don't depend on the next nation to do nothing for you, you have to depend on your own. You know, Marcus Garvey speak of it. Self-awareness, self-reliance, self-confidence.
It was a command given by His Imperial Majesty in 1961 to organize and centralize the Rasta Fari movement and also create an economical base for our development. The goal of the Rasta Fari Centralization Organization is to unify the forces of Rasta Fari people and to seek to promote His Majesty's theocratic government. Our task is to find a better way of life for our people, and not just Rasta Fari people, but black people in general. My personal challenge is to make the Rasta Fari brothers and sisters know that we cannot achieve our goal unless we do it together.
In the houses, which is mansions, because in my house there are many mansions. School of Vision is one of them, and it is Johnny Comes Lately, existing from about 95, somewhere there, until now. You have the Nyabingi order in different concepts, the dreaded Nyabingi order. You have Nyabingi Scotch Park, you have Bobo Shanti out in Bull Bay, you have the 12 tribes, you have Judah Capti, you have many. Not to mention the many that you might have, you might also have in New York, in that area. But what we look at now, we search for one truth, one word, that there's no schism.
My only disappointment is that all the organizations have not managed to get together as one. Because His Majesty did say we must organize and centralize and do the work. And if you ask me today, I would still say that Rastafarian in Jamaica and the world at large have still not yet come together in quite the way we should have by now. It's not surprising that brethren and sisters will have different ideas of how to basically do the same thing. But at the end of the day, it is about one God, one aim, one destiny, one Emperor Haile Selassie for us all. So put everything else aside, that's the goal.